Available now. Link below.
In a stunning display of political theater, Senator Josh Hawley has thrown down the gauntlet, accusing Energy Secretary Jennifer Granholm of presiding over a cesspool of institutionalized corruption at the Department of Energy. The Missouri Republicans' blistering attack during a Senate hearing has blown the lid off a scandal that strikes at the very heart of the Biden administration's integrity. Granholm, once hailed as a rising star in the Democrat Party, now finds herself in the crosshairs of a relentless Hawley, who alleges she deliberately misled Congress about her ownership of individual stocks and violated both the Stock Act and the Hatch Act. As the truth begins to unravel, the American people are left wondering, can we trust anyone in this administration? Stay tuned for this explosive special report where we'll peel back the layers of deceit and expose the rot at the core of our government. Now, folks, before we dive into this shocking expose, let me tell you about our friends at Get the Tea. Just like how Granholm's alleged corruption is poisoning our government, toxins in our environment are poisoning our bodies. That's where Get the Tea comes in. Their unique supplements and herbal teas are designed to help you flush out those toxins and live a healthier life. I personally swear by their flagship tea product, which I drink regularly to keep myself in fighting shape. And with beach season just around the corner, their Apple Cider Plus is a must-have. Don't let corruption or toxins bring you down. Head over to getthetea.com and use code NEXTNEWS for an extra 10% off of your order. Now, in the high-stakes arena of American politics, a new villain has emerged: institutionalized corruption. According to Senator Josh Hawley, the face of this corruption is none other than Energy Secretary Jennifer Granholm. In a blistering Senate Energy and Natural Resources Committee hearing, Hawley accused Granholm of misleading Congress, violating the Stock Act, and presiding over a department riddled with unethical behavior. The crux of the matter: Granholm's previously unreported ownership of individual stocks, which she claimed under oath she did not possess. But as Hawley revealed, that was a blatant lie. Granholm did, in fact, own multiple individual stocks and failed to report them to the committee for months. The timeline of events paints a picture of deception and delayed accountability. Let's watch that moment.
When you were here last, I talked with you about the fact that more than 130 officials in the Energy Department reported more than 2,700 trades of shares, bonds, and options in companies that ethics officers said was directly related to the agency's work. This is institutionalized corruption. And I asked you point blank, do you own any individual stock? And you told me, no. Let's just look at it. It was not a difficult question. Do you own individual stocks, Madam Secretary? You said no. In fact, you repeated it 3 times to me. No, no, no. Turns out that was false. You did own multiple individual stocks, and you neglected to report it to this committee for months afterwards. Why did you mislead this committee?
Oh, my goodness.
That was exactly my response. So why did
Senator,
you mislead this committee?
I believed that I had sold all individual stocks, and I was incorrect. So I came back.
You just don't
and
know your
told,
portfolio?
Pretty much.
It's a big one, I guess, huh?
No, it's extremely small.
Apparently not. Someone manages it for you?
So I came back as soon as I found out that, in fact, I had not sold all individuals.
Wait. No, that's not true either. Let's just look at the timeline. Let's not. I just remind you, you're under oath. Madam Secretary, you testified you didn't own any individual stocks. You didn't sell the stocks for a whole nother month. And after you sold the stocks, you waited another month before you informed this committee. Why did you mislead us, and what were you hiding? Why did you wait so long? Why did you hide this?
I did not hide it because I brought it forth to the committee when I realized that we had made a mistake.
Really? What explains the delay? Why did you wait for a full month to explain your actions to this committee, your false testimony?
That's less than a month, and I sent a letter explaining what had happened.
May the 15th to June the 9th. Are we
Because
going
I owned a Ford stock that was...
You misled this committee, and you wait. What were the stocks? What were the stocks that you owned?
It was a Ford stock that my husband had owned since he was very young, and I just was not aware of it.
And what were the others? You sold 6 stocks. What were the other 5?
I sold non-conflicting stocks.
What were they?
Honestly, I don't even know. I do know the Ford one because that was a conflict.
You don't.
That's why I raised this.
You're here before this committee a year later after actively misleading to us, after denying and delaying and delaying, and now you won't tell us. Was one of them Proterra?
No.
You sat on the board of directors at Proterra. You made millions, CNN reports, and stock options at Proterra. Then you promoted Proterra stock and Proterra products as
Did
energy
not.
secretary.
Sir,
Was that one of the
sir.
stocks that you sold?
This is so, I mean, really.
Was that one of the stocks
Really?
that you sold? Yes,
No,
really.
no,
You are
it was-
presiding over institutionalized corruption in your energy department. You have
so sorry
violated
that-
the Stock Act 9 separate times.
Wow. Granholm's defense, a feeble claim that she believed she had sold all individual stocks and was incorrect, but Hawley wasn't buying it. He pressed on, exposing the fact that Granholm's defense, a feeble claim that she believed she had sold all individual stocks and was incorrect, but Hawley wasn't buying it. He pressed on, exposing the fact that Granholm didn't sell the stocks for a whole month after her false testimony and waited yet another month before informing the committee. And the question now in everyone's mind, what was she hiding? As a heated exchange continued, Hawley zeroed in on Granholm's ties to Proterra, a company she served on the board of directors for and made millions from in-end reports and stock options. The senator accused her of promoting Proterra stocks and products as energy secretary, raising serious concerns about conflicts of interest. But the corruption doesn't stop there. Hawley revealed that over 130 officials in the energy department reported more than 2,700 trades of shares, bonds, and options in companies directly related to the agency's work. This, he argued, is the epitome of institutionalized corruption. In Granholm's response to these damning accusations, a dismissive, "Really?" But of course, Hawley was not deterred. He fired back, stating unequivocally that yes, this is a serious matter, and accused Granholm of violating the Stock Act 9 separate times and being referred to the Inspector General for violations of the Hatch Act. Now, the implication is clear. Granholm is presiding over a department plagued by corruption, and she herself is at the center of it. And Hawley's relentless questioning aimed to uncover who really runs the energy department, Granholm or the mega corporations whose stocks she owns and profits from. As the hearing drew to a close, Hawley delivered a scathing final blow, calling for her resignation. The message was unmistakable. Corruption at the highest levels of government will not be tolerated. This explosive revelation is a reminder that the very institutions meant to serve the American people, they've become breeding grounds for unethical behavior. In Joe Biden's America, it seems that government officials can mislead Congress, engage in questionable stock trades, and face little to no consequences. The American people deserve better. They deserve transparency, accountability, and leaders who prioritize the nation's interests over personal gain. Granholm's alleged corruption is a betrayal of the public trust and a stain on the integrity of the Energy Department. If you got value from this report, tap subscribe. My final thought is next. The revelations from Senator Josh Hawley's grilling of Energy Secretary Jennifer Granholm should send shockwaves through every American household. This isn't just about one corrupt politician. It's about the very fabric of our government being torn apart by greed and deceit. When our leaders lie under oath, when they profit from the companies that they're supposed to regulate, when they face no consequences for their actions, that's when we know our system is broken. Granholm's alleged corruption is just the tip of the iceberg, a symptom of a much deeper disease that has infected the highest levels of our government. It's time for us, the American people, to demand better. We must hold our leaders accountable, drain the swamp of corruption, and restore integrity to our institutions. Only then can we truly call ourselves a government of the people, by the people, and for the people.
Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video. Now keep up your quest for truth with this next news report. And if you found our channel enlightening, join the millions who agree with you. Tap subscribe. Thank you for watching the Next News Network.